Unity domain for the cleric is meant to be a domain for gods that are associated with civilization, family, other unifying principles in various cultures. Just as we have, other domains that express other aspects of gods, whether that's their warlike nature when it comes to the war domain, or their focus on bestowing life with the life domain. This again is about this principle of unity, of drawing people together, whether it's something as mundane as we sign contracts to something as grand as we've united together in some great cause. The features of the domain really focus on the starting feature, which is the ability to create a temporary magical bond between two willing creatures who are like, yep, we're ready for this. And as long as that magical bond exists, they get various benefits. Essentially what it is they're getting a beefed up bless spell that actually could then stack with the bless spell if they were also given it. And then over the course of the domain's features, that bond gets stronger. Eventually gains the ability for the participants in it to be able to resist damage, and then it culminates with the ability for one of them to essentially almost like Hulk out if the other one is taken out. Initially the bond is limited by distance, whereas eventually the sky's the limit. You can be anywhere in the world and this bond won't be broken. One of the neat things about it is you can create this bond between two different creatures every time you use it. It's not like the first time you use it, you choose two creatures and forever after they're bonded together. No, because this domain is all about building connections between people, every time you use the feature, it could be different people. The other neat thing about it is there's no requirement that the people involved in this even have to like each other. All that is required is that they agree, yeah, we are going to be united together by this magic towards some cause, and this magic is going to make us more powerful while we pursue it. They could be, arch rivals who have agreed, all right, we're going to do this. This domain also gets a channel divinity ability, which might be a little too powerful. This is, again, the advantage of Unearthed Arcana is that it's playtest. We're looking to the community to give us feedback. But this channel divinity allows the cleric, when damage is coming into their group, and we're imagining it's most of the time going to be used when it's a lot of damage, like the red dragon just breathed on you. This cleric can hold up their holy symbol, and anyone in the group who is willing can assent to be affected by this channel divinity. The upshot being the group then divides up the damage however they see fit.
Yes.
So if all of 10 tons of damage, we're going to crush the paladin using this channel divinity, the cleric and the rest of the group who've all agreed we're in this together could end up taking actually most of that damage away from the paladin. The group gets to decide how they're going to divide up this damage in a way that will be most advantageous for the group. I think it's an exciting channel divinity because we haven't done one like this before, and really gets into the theme of this domain, which is, again, we're in this together.
I like it because it encourages I think a positive metagaming.
Yeah.
In a sense, everyone becomes very aware of what everyone else's stats are without being fiddly.
Yeah. We were really actually wanting to lean into what would normally be a purely sort of metagame thing of how many hit points do we all have, but are trying to locate it actually in world, and that's why we attached it to this idea again of gods who are about bringing people together, about creating community. And so to really, again, make it so it's an in-world phenomenon that's going on, that this magic is all about keeping this group alive. Now, it could, of course, mean in some cases that the group decides, all right, this person is going to,
Yeah.
we're going to actually take all the damage and dump it over on this other person.
Right.
But that's up to the group to decide.